Welcome to Homie House. And today we have our guest, Paps.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, and we also have a couple dogs in the studio.
Some puppuccinos.
So we might have to cut them out of here soon, but if they're good girls, they can stay. First things first, I want to say we have a Patreon, and
we got a puppy.
Yeah. Lily does not subscribe. You know, you don't want to be like Lily. But no, we do have one patron. We want to shout out Max. Thank you very much for the support.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We're going to be having our podcast come out early on the Patreon, and then we're going to have exclusive videos early. And we're going to try to make extra content and stuff soon. Alright. I'm going to get these dogs out of here. Alright, yeah, we had to get the dogs out.
Alright.
He brought up a good point. He was like, you said until they were bad. Or
Until they acted up. It wasn't if, it was when.
Alright, so yeah, we got Paps on the couch, and I had to get him on this show. Paps has been to almost every single Homie House event.
Yeah. Can't recall one occasion where I missed it. I was even trying to think back on it earlier today, didn't come up.
Looking through old brackets, I'm like, oh, there's Paps.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a relic of the scene, been around since at least 2017. You kind of want to give us your Melee story, your beginnings?
Yeah, so 2017, I think that's around the time I met you at Escape. I know you showed up with Ray, showed up with Dave, and I clicked with you guys, became homies almost instantly.
Oh yeah.
I know, despite the fact you were playing Ice Climbers, I was like, yeah, kind of like this guy. Oh yeah, but I think at that point I'd been going to Escape for a few months. I know 2016 is when me and the boys really got into Melee. We'd been playing Smash for a few years at that point, just in our own little circle.
Didn't you guys used to play PM?
Yeah.
That's what I remember hearing. Yeah. You guys really liked PM at first.
Yeah. Oh,
so did that help you transition into Melee then?
Trying to put it all chronologically is a little hard.
Yeah.
We were in high school. I think it was our sophomore year, 2011, 2012, when we really got into Smash. It was all within the same amount of time. We started playing Melee, started playing Project M, started watching events. Then the doc came out, of course.
Oh yeah,
the documentary.
Hey, I want to say I was playing pre-doc.
Oh, okay.
I always hope. Can't remember the exact timeline, but yeah.
So we got a pre-doc kid on the couch.
Yeah, I'm a little old. But, we had spent a good few years just playing amongst ourselves. Then finally, it was FortCon of 2015, 2016. Not sure exactly what year. But I know I showed up there with James. We went, and I was driving, kind of my fault, but we ended up being late. Missed registration for the event.
Oh, no. Heartless TOs.
Hey, Sam was the one running it at that time.
Yeah.
I
remember Sam running bracket.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was Sam running it at the time. I know we showed up. He was like, hey, sorry you guys are late. And then we're like, crap, can't play. There was only 2 or 3 setups at the event.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This pre-Escape, I think they were still doing Power 9 at the time. And Sam was telling us, we ended up staying there for a little bit just to talk with him. We didn't bring our own setup. We couldn't stay and play Melee because, the 8 people there.
Yeah.
They had a bracket to run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam, he's ruthless, man. He was no friendlies.
All right, no friendlies.
Hey, it sounds nicer than Rodney's little chime.
Oh man!
You don't even know Rod's coming, and then boom, your TV gets turned off.
Right. Stop your fucking friendlies.
Oh yeah. You know, I still hear that sometimes.
Yeah.
In your sleep?
In the bathroom. Oh, man. Just wake up in a cold sweat, just like, stop your fucking friendlies. Oh my god. Nothing gets me up quite like that. But, yeah, so we showed up to Fort Con. We were late, missed the event, but ended up talking to Sam for a little bit. Super nice guy. Is he still around?
He came to a couple last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they pop up every now and then. It just depends on work.
Yeah.
He also
anymore, that's how it goes.
He runs the Fort Wayne Discord technically, so
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a member in it, but
yeah,
you know, I'm not very active.
it's okay. Not a lot of people are. They just like to watch me and Rick talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we are the community.
Hey, everyone just wants to work to read you guys' conversations.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, watch the Robbie combo videos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So character choice. Who'd you start out playing? I know that you played Falcon pretty hard.
Yeah.
You got Ganon, and I mean you dabbled in Peach and Dr. Mario. So I just want to know where it all came from.
I've tried playing about half the roster at this point. It was always a problem of never committing enough time to any of those other characters to like really get a solid grasp on all of their movement, all their options. But Falcon was the day one and is definitely the character I put the most time into.
Should have been Samus.
Oh man, I remember trying Samus out, and I don't know how you were able to figure out her movement and her kit so well, but it didn't click for me. Oh man, and you've been with that character for so long at this point.
Yeah, you've definitely been playing Falcon longer though. I'd definitely say so.
Hey, well, you're active right now. I'm not. So you probably have some time on me with your main by this point, I'd say.
Yeah, maybe. Your Falcon's crazy though. Dude, I love your Ganon.
Yeah.
Ganon.
We've had some tight sets with that Ganon way back, you know.
Hey, well, I mean, if I'm playing against your Ices, I don't want to go Falcon.
I don't know why, man. Falcon destroys my ice climber.
Falcon's so
but so does
good.
Ganon.
Some Falcons.
Yeah.
Falcons. But, I don't know. Falcon just kind of clicked for me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, back, like, 10 years ago, first getting into it, like, I'd be watching, like, the combo videos. I'd be watching tournaments. It was always, like, the flashy aspect of Falcon.
Yeah. He is sick to watch.
Mm-hmm. It's like I'd see, you know, stuff like Hax was doing, like Wizzy, those guys, absolutely crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, this is my character. I want to be doing stuff like this someday, and I can't say. I can't say that day has came, and man,
But
at this point, I don't know if that can come. It's gonna be a lot of work.
I don't know.
Reach that level.
You're registered for Afterburner, aren't you?
I am. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
So that
to...
Falcon's gonna be on display.
Oh yeah, what kind of display? I don't know, but it will be visible.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It will be there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dust off the hands and get some practicing.
We'll hook you up with Uncle Punch and 20XX.
Oh yeah.
We'll get you gunning.
Man, how would it make you feel if I said I never spent any time with Uncle Punch?
I'd say you're cracked. That's insane. That's so rad.
Oh man.
But we grew up with 20XX though, right? You know.
Of course.
Yeah, that would have came out, what, 2014, 2015?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh yeah. Man, I still remember when UCF first came out.
Me too, because I was shitty about it, and I still kind of don't like it. No, just saying. We shouldn't have to have a computer science degree just to play Melee. But, you know, I'm just kind of a boomer. I just wanted to play the GameCube on the old TV on my shitty controller, but everybody had to make it so extreme.
Mm-hmm.
My dashback, bro. I don't care, bro. That's a free grab for me. You're taking that away from me.
Oh,
you know?
Man.
Oh, man.
But anyways, that's my rant. So have you, like, played in other regions besides Fort Wayne before?
I've traveled a couple times, but I've never played outside of Indiana.
Okay, not so.
I know back when I was still playing a lot, like Big House was always the one I wanted to go to.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been to Big House.
Oh man, we gotta change that. Even if just go for a spectator, it's sick.
Just to spectate it.
But I know you do got some full bloom experience. If you want to talk about that,
right?
Very curious.
Okay, so I'm going to full bloom. Like, is there anything I need to know? Is there anywhere I should go besides the tournament?
Ooh.
Don't know if you went out at all or anything like that.
Of course we did. Now, are you looking for like restaurants or like bars?
Probably both, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta live it up.
Right. So, yeah, we went down there for the whole weekend, primarily to go visit some buddies. It just so happens the Smash tournament was going on.
Biggest tournament in Indiana, is what.
Like, of course, you know, we were in college, like, freshly 21, and so we're like, hey, we have buddies down at IU, let's go hang out with them and party. It's like, well, which weekend? It's like, how about the weekend that Full Bloom's going on, you know?
Hell yeah.
Killing two birds with one stone.
Two birds stoned at once.
It's been so long, I can't recall everything that we did. I mean, of course, you know, a lot of alcohol.
Yeah,
A lot of alcohol, but... I know Buffalo Louie's.
Buffalo Louie's?
Insanely good chicken.
Oh.
Okay. Write that down.
Hey, you're recording, man. You can just go
Yeah,
back and watch
you're right.
Yeah, Buffalo Louie's, really good chicken. I know that's a Bloomington staple.
Okay.
I think that's the biggest standout. Ooh, I think there's a Mama Bear's Pizza.
Yeah,
that's a big one.
Everyone recommends
Okay.
that. I get that with my brother every time.
See,
Oh,
nobody's gave me no tips. It's probably because I'm in this Purdue drip.
Unforgettable. Oh my god.
Hey, so you know everything around West Lafayette, huh?
No, not at all. Purdue Fort Wayne, baby.
Right. Oh yeah. We're not cool enough to go to the main campus.
Shh, they don't need to know that.
Hey, I mean, do they still do botany?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think I was gonna go to the last one, and then it snowed or something real bad, and I was like, never mind.
Yeah. That's...
See, the thing about Melee tournaments is, I don't know till the day of if I'm really gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel that.
And people are like, "Oh, I gotta make bracket," and I understand, you know, but in my old age, it's hard for me to really commit to something until I know for sure.
Hey, we're parents.
Yeah,
we're working full-time jobs.
Yeah.
Man,
And
I
then
thought I was old.
And then we're playing fucking mid-tiers on top of it.
Oh,
Just...
man.
Oh, my God.
So
So back on
Yeah.
Bloomington, Full Bloom 4, I believe it was.
Ah.
Oh, man. It was my first time being, first and only time being to a tournament of that scale. It was almost overwhelming how much Melee there was going on in that room.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Super beautiful venue. Like, nice, big, open event space.
Is it like a church or something?
I think it's the student union there.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Bloomington is a beautiful city. Just to, like, walk around, all the old architecture.
Oh, and infrastructure-wise, too, it's so easy to get around that city.
It is.
Okay, that's good to know, because I've never been, so...
Well, think about, like, how the bus routes are in Fort Wayne, where it's like an hour and a half wait minimum.
Right.
Bloomington, it's like every 15 minutes there's a bus to pick you up.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
super
man.
nice. My brother's never had to get a car down there.
Nice.
Dang.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect that kind of convenience out of Bloomington.
Yeah.
Dang.
Benefits of a college town.
Hey, yeah.
Fair enough. Or when we traveled down there, this was like the advent of like the electric scooters.
Yes.
Oh man. So you know you have a town like primarily populated by college kids.
Yeah.
And how else are they gonna get around? I mean, the kids are paying so much to go to school here, they can't afford to drive. The ones that can, I mean, how many kids can you fit in that van?
Yeah.
Also, how
Parents
many
walk-
sober kids can you
Sober kids, right. Yeah, so Full Bloom, we were all hyped for it and everything. We drove down on Friday. Tournament was starting on Saturday, I should say. So we got there, and of course, 21-year-olds in Bloomington, we were partying for a good majority of the night. Oh, man. I ended up overdoing it. I was still at that level of, like, immaturity where it was like, I'm going to keep going until nothing else.
I'm fucking dead, yeah.
Right.
Flashbacks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I ended up, you know, stuck in the bathroom for a little bit. And then at one point, Runaway by Kanye came on. And I was just kind of, like, sitting there, just thinking it's like, I need to get up. I need to let the song empower me so I could play in bracket tomorrow. I don't know what it was. It just clicked all in that one moment. It's like, I need to snap out of this right now, or otherwise I can't play Melee tomorrow. I can't be that hungover, right?
So how did the tournament go?
Man, quick double elimination. But the first match I played, winner's side, was streamed.
That's so rad.
Yeah, it was the very first match of the pool, and I just got called up to go on stage.
What was it like being up there?
I mean, it's just like playing Melee anywhere else.
Yeah.
Good mentality to have.
Not gonna lie, man, I'd have to look back at the recording, but I think there were a couple times like I'd just look up at the screen and I'm like, everyone's watching me right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, it didn't feel like any different to me than if I was, like, say, playing here or like playing in public here in Fort Wayne, you know, just a few people standing behind me.
Yeah.
I mean, as big of a venue as it was and as much as there was going on, like, I don't know, I just kind of felt like I was in my own little bubble up there on the stage.
Yeah, for sure. I get that vibe too at, like, bigger tournaments. It's like everybody's so focused on their match that they're playing or their friendlies or whatever, or they're out shopping or whatever, you know, so.
Oh, yeah.
It is pretty chill.
Yeah, I know. I've always kind of had, like, that chill approach to it, where it's just like, at the end of the day, I'm playing a game, you know.
Who did you end up playing on stream?
Oh, I ended up playing this guy named Joey.
Joey?
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if he's still playing anymore. Of course, you know, we played on stream.
I think I kind of remember. It was Ganon, right? You guys played Ganon Dittos.
Oh,
yes.
I remember, yeah. I remember watching that shit at home and being like, oh!
Yeah, at the time, I was split, like, 50-50 between, like, Captain Falcon and Ganondorf. And to an extent, I'd still say I am. But I know I was going up there. I was talking to him for a second before it started. Super nice guy from the Chicago scene.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. And so we ended up, you know, talking for a second, and then we're like, all right, well, who are we playing? Who's the mains here? just kind of casually
shooting
going
the
about
shit,
it.
yeah.
And I'm like, well, you know, I play Falcon, I play Ganon, and he's like, oh, man, well, I was going to run my Fox through bracket, but, I mean, I played a lot of Ganon. How about we do Ganon Ditto? And then,
hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, we gentlemen, Yoshi's only Ganon Ditto.
That's what's up.
Oh, Lord, that's awesome.
That's what's up.
Oh, man.
That's one way to start the stream, baby.
Oh, yeah, they come back from break. First game of the pool, it's like, okay, and now we have a Ganon Ditto. The commentators,
you know,
we threw them a curveball. It's not every day.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't even remember the last time one I seen.
I forget who it was commentating over it, but bless them for doing as good a job as they did, trying to make a Ganon Ditto interesting.
Does it feel not interesting to play?
Oh no, it definitely is.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Dittos, at least with the characters I play. Like, Falcon Ditto, absolutely insane matchup. There's just so much potential, you know, for either player to just destroy the other.
Yeah, true.
Like,
open up, bam, combo city.
Oh yeah.
That reminds me of like some of the nun salt sets I've seen.
Yeah.
They just like keep killing each other back and forth here to death.
Oh yeah. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Like, there's just so much room for things to swing, you know. It's all about momentum. It's all about pace, you know. It's all about not scrubbing, missing your inputs.
You got any?
And I'd say Ganon Dittos are a lot like that in the same extent.
Makes sense. Thinking about
Except
moveset neutral.
with Ganon, it's like once you start hitting him, you could just combo him forever.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so big.
Ganon's got that chain grab on himself. Down throw, re-grab.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
If I were a Ganon main, I'd be doing that to you every time.
You say that in this stream. Oh my gosh. To this day, I still haven't practiced chain grabs a lot with Ganon.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a point during this set I played at Full Bloom where he just chain grabbed me for I think it was a couple stocks. And on the commentary, it's like, oh, Paps is getting chain grabbed here. Is he going to do this back to Joey? I did it. I did not. And
Big fan of infinite chain grabs for some reason over here. I don't know.
Huh.
But,
I don't know.
Here's my my stream reference again.
They're just pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. But it was a very fun match. Of course, I said a second ago, I love Dittos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the final score was 2-1, maybe?
Oh, nice.
I think I might have gotten a game in there. But I think it was the third game of the set. He ended up just comboing me, taking 3 stocks within the matter of 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I got put on the daily highlights.
I
did.
Oh no.
Hey. I know. I stand by it. It's yeah, I just kind of lost that set. I mean, it became a bit of a running joke with the friends. It's we would just pull that match up every now and then, just kind of laugh at it.
But you got to watch the one after that too, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, my boy James. He's one of the people first started playing Smash with. Plays Marth.
Their tag's Gak, right?
Gak, yeah.
Gak.
Yeah. Pretty decent Marth player.
Mm-hmm.
And so all those years beating up on my Falcon prepped him to go up and face Nun.
Oh.
The Nun. And I know it was pretty surreal. It's out walking off stage after, getting humbled in the Ganon Ditto. And my buddy's just standing right there. I'm like, are you going up? He's like, yeah, I'm playing Nun.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm like, man, the first time we travel to a super major like this and it's this exciting, we gotta start coming more often.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But
My question for you would be, if you could go to any super major, what would it be?
ooh, it'd have to be Big House.
Big House?
Mm-hmm. And all the time watching Smash, I think I've enjoyed all the Big House tournaments more than anything else. Talking the 2012 through 2016 era.
Oh, yeah, those first ones.
Mm-hmm.
What's that one where the Luigi player really popped off? I forget his tag.
A bait?
Yeah.
A bait.
It was 6 or
yeah.
something like that?
That's one
I
of my
think
favorite
so.
Big House
Big
6?
Houses.
Wait, was that one of the years?
Mango one, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Beat Armada.
Yeah, the Mango vs. Armada set. Oh, man, that's one of my favorite Melee sets. I know Mango was just popping off at that time. He was entertaining to watch.
Oh, yeah.
I was rooting for him if there wasn't, a Falcon in top 8. Oh, man.
So do you keep up with competitive Melee? You still watch it, or
Not too much.
not too much?
You watch the Fort Wayne streams, though, right?
You gotta tune into the Fort Wayne Melee streams on Twitch.
Oh, man.
Right?
Hey, I tune into every other one.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I remember me and you.
I'll put it on tomorrow.
Yeah, I remember me and you standing out front of the weekly, watching the weekly on your phone.
Hey, gotta support it. Boost those viewership numbers.
Oh yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. You heard?
Yeah.
Actually, on that end, we were doing that at a homie house.
We
not too
were.
long ago.
Yeah.
We were all having cigarettes, watching a homie house out there.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta watch that low tier bracket at Homie House.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you have any favorite top players or anything? I know.
Ooh. Of course, much respect to all the Falcon players. I think back in the day, Hacks was probably my favorite Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, until he just abandoned it.
Yeah, left the kid.
Hey, can't blame him. Can't blame him.
Same heartache I have about Plup switching to Sheik.
Yeah.
Ugh, gross.
Oh man, I know you hate to see people switch off their mains.
I think all ice climbers just quit. They're active for 1 year. They're like, all right, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you've managed to be like one of the longest
I know,
ICs
right? I know,
players
right?
still around.
Most consistent.
Oh man, but yeah, Hacks definitely one of my favorites. Mango, I'd always root
Mango's
for
Falcon,
him.
yeah.
Oh yeah, always like to see him do well. Who else? Of course, None. Gotta love him playing Falcon and Ganon.
Stylish.
Which also shout out to None. I think they got 32nd on the PR this last year.
Dang.
Not terrible, not terrible.
Big ups. Big ups. I don't watch a whole lot of Smash content, but
Besides
one person-
Homie House, right?
Besides
right?
Homie House, yeah.
Homie House podcast.
Yeah, one person I am subscribed to, Amsa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's just,
He's incredible.
he is, really.
I can't remember if it was on the last podcast or if it was just where he's talking about AMSA for fucking like 10 minutes.
That was sick.
It's just so crazy. It's
You
like
ever,
giving a character like Yoshi so much representation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are there even any other Yoshis in the top 100?
Not that I can really think about.
Yes, there is.
Egg.
Egg
Is
Money got 90th.
Ooh,
or something
Egg
like that.
money.
90th or 91st or something like that.
You ever watch Amza's streams? I think he's on Golden Guardians?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
talks
R.I.P.
about mental damage in the middle of a set. It's like, I love that concept.
Yeah.
Because the way he thinks about it is the mental damage essentially being like a stamina bar.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And your opponent and you are actively trying to knock that stamina bar down to nothing.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a part in the stream I remember distinctly. He's playing Toph, and he just starts mollywopping Toph, and he turns to Toph and he says, "And that's mental damage. You're not going back from that."
Oh, man. I mean, mental really is a huge aspect of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really realize it until you have a game where you're in bad mental or you see someone else with bad mental.
Mm-hmm.
I know I can't say I've ever had problems with it because I never took it too seriously.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't playing with the, like, play to improve,
Yeah.
play to have great showings
Playing to
mindset.
have fun, yeah.
Yeah, mostly just playing to have fun.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
casual
mainly
of the
me,
competitive scene. That's why you see me just pull out a Luigi one week.
Oh,
Yeah. Dr. Mario, bro.
Oh,
Coming out of
man.
nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta love low tier brackets then. Who do you use in low tier?
Well, it depends on who you're allowing. Where's the cutoff?
Good. That's a good answer. That's
That's
how
the
you
best
know
answer.
he's been to every homie house. Because at homie house, I have a rule where whatever character mainly wins gets cut out of the next low tier bracket. So I know we used to allow Ganon
Of
in the
course.
2016 era of homie house, but Ganon is long gone now.
Yeah.
I think Young Link just got banned from the next homie house.
So, are you just, like, stacking these bands on there?
Yeah.
So, eventually...
Eventually, we're playing Zelda Dittos, Zelda Kirby, you know?
I was just
Oh, I'll
about
be
to
good.
say...
Pichu, baby. I love Pichu.
Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll just sabotage Kirby so they never win.
Bro, we're
There you
never
go.
going to win. Robbie's nest was going to fucking just destroy us.
Oh, man.
I know Drake, Team Masa has got an insane Game & Watch too, so
Mhm.
we got a couple tournaments to go before I'm going to win one.
Oh, yeah. Man. I haven't talked to Duff in forever. You remember him?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Chic.
He was a pretty good low tier player as well.
Oh, yeah.
I know I used to hang out with him quite a bit. Countless hours of friendlies against him. And I don't know what it was. I don't know if I've ever beaten his Game & Watch
Oh, God.
in like the low tier matchup.
Yeah. I struggle with Game & Watch as Ice Climbers, honestly. So.
Man,
Hey, if they know what they're doing.
Yeah. And, like, I don't know what they're doing at all, so.
I miss Duff.
I do too.
Hang out with him all the time. I think we hung out there a lot together.
Yeah. It was
I've
Yeah.
also been there a couple times.
I know, it was just about every Friday night. Like, we would all be at the PFW weekly, and then afterwards, we'd just all drive over to their place over at Northcrest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only like a 5-10 minute drive from the venue. And I know they were so gracious. I mean, they had that big house.
Oh,
They
yeah.
had multiple rooms of just like Melee.
Yeah.
It was like you had the living room and the bedrooms on the opposite end, and that middle space was just Melee.
Yeah.
Good setup. And
Them early 20s.
Mhm.
Good
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Good interior
Play
decorating.
till 9 a.m. the next day.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I know. I got to be pretty good friends with those guys, and those are just more people I met through Smash.
Yeah.
I know, like, honestly, that's probably my favorite part of like joining the scene is just all the people I've met.
Yeah.
Of course,
All the homies.
damn straight. I know I wouldn't be here just to talk about Smash, right?
Yeah, no.
I'm not that into it.
Most of our homies in the Smash scene also play RuneScape.
We do.
Oh.
There is a.
I know Paps recently engaged in some leagues content.
I
Ooh.
did.
You want to give me the rundown on that
Oh,
shit? Because
man.
I missed all of it.
I went pretty hard on it.
Yeah.
Have you played in one of the leagues before?
I get the general concept, like
Mhm.
it boosted XP and like perks and shit.
Oh yeah.
So what about it? Like, what do you like about it?
So you start off fresh account, everything's boosted, and it only keeps accelerating as you go on. So you get like the full experience, like beginning to late game, all in like a 1 or 2 month span. And I mean, you think about RuneScape, like you've been playing for how many years?
Since 2004.
Yeah, and you haven't beaten it yet.
I don't know about that.
Hey,
When I got my max cape, I considered that I beat the game. So
hey, just wait till Sailing comes out.
I won't ever log in again. I beat
feel
the
like
game.
with
Hey,
sailing,
I beat the
it's
game.
one or
I don't want to
the other.
play.
Just keep the max cape equipped. They can't take it from you.
They do though, just like the quest game.
Oh man.
It's alright, they'll make a new sailing cape you can earn, man.
I know, but then I'd have to actually play again.
Right.
But anyways.
leagues- yeah. So the main draw to it is the absurd level of power it offers you. Like late game, all of your combat is buffed, all at high heaven, super high drop rates. So
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Isn't there like a list of challenges that you're essentially completing as you're going through as well?
Yeah. There's like a little completion list, which is what the progression is secondarily locked behind.
That makes
Like
sense.
primary is like you still have to get the stats up, you still have to get items, but you have to be completing all these side tasks. It's a lot to manage, and honestly, I kind of like that aspect of the game.
Yeah, that it is so complicated.
Like-
or...
I'm a fan of the game when I'm just running around doing all this different stuff,
Yeah.
working towards a bigger goal. I've never like fully gotten into like those super long-term grinds. Like I
yeah.
have no idea how you maxed. You're crazy.
That's what I'm all about, bro. I could
Hear
do this.
me out.
I could do the same thing over and over all day, every day.
Imagine you just find the right fishing spots. You get some nice colored conversations. You have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
12 hours all of a sudden
Yeah.
passes,
Oh,
and
man.
That's true. That's mainly why I was such a skiller. I was always in these skilling clans talking shit. You know? That's actually how I found out about Melee. So, shout out RuneScape.
There you go. There you go. But yeah, with the league, I ended up playing it through to endgame. I had a good buddy of mine, Nick, who is a content creator, so he's playing a lot of RuneScape.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Him and I, we grinded through it together, ended up making the same region choices, so we were doing quite a bit of raids together. He ended up going way harder than I did. I
Yeah.
think he damn near had the full collection log.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, dude's crazy.
That's correct.
But
So did you get the max cape on leagues?
I did not.
Oh.
I stopped at like 2100, I think.
Okay, that's pretty damn close.
Because I was playing a lot. Like, probably more than I would care to admit. I didn't really do very much during, like, the month of November outside of, like, work.
You know, I noticed a few people at the weekly who got into
Stop
RuneScape.
coming when league started.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember last time at Homie House was just a few weeks before it. I know I ended up talking with like Robbie, Bard,
Yep.
gosh, a few other people.
They were
I
locked
know
in.
you're into
Yeah.
it, Dave's into it, Ray's into it.
Did you end up playing with Robbie and Bard by chance?
I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't end up linking up with them on RuneScape. But of course, there's the Indiana Melee RuneScape Discord.
Oh yeah, yep.
I know.
The subplot.
If
I didn't know
there
that was
could
a thing.
ever,
Yeah, but it's a thing.
yeah,
That's sick.
if there could ever be a more niche group
It's people that play
Yeah.
both in
Yeah.
Indiana.
in Indiana,
Melee.
yeah. Hey, well, Melee, you know, it's an offline game.
Yeah.
At
Slippy.
least to me, it is.
Yeah, no, for real. That's
at
how I
least
feel
to me,
too.
it's like Melee's an offline game historically. RuneScape, it's online, but you know, for whatever reason, these Indiana people have their own little RuneScape clique.
You know what it
It's
is? It's that the PvP in RuneScape sucks, so you have that urge
Oh.
still to PvP, so you play
Mhm.
Melee.
Well, have
That
you
makes
ever
sense.
like gotten into like endgame PVM in RuneScape?
No, I've never been a PVMer. I pretty much maxed before there was any bosses.
Right.
Honestly, like before Hydra or anything came out, you know.
Hear me out. You guys should just try the dueling arena prior to it getting shut down.
I
Oh,
did. Me and Lil Ray lost all of our fucking money.
Oh,
Are you
so
talking
that's
your
why.
real money?
No. RuneScape
Just,
money.
So that's why you never got into stuff like raids or anything. 'Cause
Yeah.
You just gambled away the cash
Yeah,
stack.
yeah,
Oh, it's clicking.
I
Yeah.
got max cash, but I wanted more, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a one bill
Mm-hmm.
fucking stake,
Oh no.
trying to make that quick easy money. Fucking lost it all.
Ooh.
I ended up with like 300 mil after that, and then ever since then I've just been like draining the money off of that account for bonds for all the weird other little accounts I play for a little bit.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
You guys ever see the documentaries on the dueling arena and the money schemes?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. I know it's
And-
crazy how much people value this in-game money.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
I think it's recently that they made it illegal to do that kind of gambling now.
What?
That people that gambled in RuneScape are actually like getting fined and going to prison over it now.
Oh hell yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it's cracked.
That's crazy.
It's been like a thing recently.
Oh man. Because I know they started really curbing the gambling in the game.
Yeah, they completely took
What?
out Duel Arena, added new content there, but it's pretty much like,
It's been what, like 4 or 5 years since they did it?
yeah.
I think it was like some EU regulation that, you know, ended up being like the driving force towards them getting it out.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I don't know exactly how they felt about, you know, their like 2006 point and click goofy game being like a full-fledged casino. Probably were opposed to it, but it's like there needed to be like some big driving force, like, okay, well, we can't be having all these kids throwing away their parents' money at the sand casino.
They were, oh yeah, they were betting thousands of dollars.
Thousands
in some
of
cases.
dollars.
Oh yeah,
That's
for sure.
insane.
Thousands of
Luckily, all my
dollars.
money was legit, like, from the game, so I never bought money or any weird shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
But I thought about, like, selling it before, like, when I had a lot. I was like, maybe I should, but I'm glad I didn't, because
Hey,
you get banned
right.
for that shit now, so.
It's immediate profit though. You sell the account, the guy who bought it's banned. You
Yeah.
got, like,
There you go.
There you go.
$3,000.
Hey, if
Uh-huh.
anyone wants to buy a Max RuneScape account, hit me up, bro.
Oh, my gosh. A lot of good times with it.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, they say it's like you never quit, you just go on hiatus.
Yeah.
I know I'm on hiatus right now.
I was gonna say, I've been playing, like 2 hours or so every couple days recently for no reason. I've been doing Tithe Farm. I'm like, yeah, let's do
You're
this.
already max. Why are you doing that to yourself?
Shut up. Anyways.
Man.
Okay, so I was listening to country music.
Mhm.
I was drinking whiskey. And I was pretending I was a farmer.
Okay, I get it now.
Alright,
That's kind of a
that's so
move. That's kind of a move.
If y'all wonder what I actually do in my free time,
Did you have a pair of overalls and like a straw hat on too?
Oh man, I should have.
Oh,
Next time.
Hey, maybe on the bonus episode or the
Just 2 hours of you dressed
streaming the
dressed as a farmer drinking whiskey.
hell
At
yeah.
5-minute intervals.
Oh man.
Oh, good fucking time.
Hey, I can hook you up with a banjo if you want one.
Hell yeah,
Perfect for
bro.
the stream, man.
There you go. Now that's content right there. Hey, if
Alright.
you get really good at it, you could just start performing at the events, you know.
My best friend had a banjo for a while, so we would jam and I would make up country songs to it.
Mhm.
Good times, good times.
Oh yeah. Now, you think any of that country you wrote was good? Or?
Of course, yeah.
Mm.
I'm a master songwriter, you know. On the down low.
Hey, you've shown me the stuff you worked on, and it's fucking rad.
Yeah.
I think I might have heard like a vocal track you did.
Yeah, probably a long time ago. I
Yeah,
remember.
it would have been some stuff Ray showed me. I can't remember.
I remember back at the old homie house in 2017. I had that giant CRT right next to my computer setup,
Mm-hmm.
and so I would be wobbling and skilling on RuneScape at the same time.
Oh,
that's amazing.
man.
That shit, that ties it all together right there.
I wonder if there's added satisfaction when your frames line up between
Ah.
RuneScape and your melee wobble.
You see those XP dropping from like cooking or
Mhm.
some shit, you know, while you're hitting the A just in
Right.
the right minute.
Hey, well, to bring everything like for a full second circle, you know, it's like you are an X wobbler, you know, you got that rhythm still in your head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tap it out. There you go. You ever find yourself just like tapping your foot to that rhythm or something like that?
Oh yeah, definitely. I
Right.
actually, whenever I play adventure mode or all star or whatever, I still wobble. So
Ooh,
You gotta.
right. You
I'm like,
haven't
may
kicked-
as well.
You haven't fully kicked the habit yet.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
yeah.
can still do it. You know, don't fuck with me.
Mhm. Right. I know I won't cross you. Next time we sit down, just all four stocks, wobbles.
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
See, that's what they want from me, though. I don't want to give them that anymore. You know, you had to be there to get in person.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's very valid.
I was gonna say though, it's like, you're a guy with pretty good rhythm. RuneScape at the end game is all about
Rhythm game, yeah. That's what
Yeah.
that's what I've heard
Oh yeah.
with the
It's-
tick
yeah, the
sound.
Yeah, because the game runs like 0.6 second ticks, so 100 beats per minute.
Mm-hmm.
Actions only register like every 0.6 seconds, so it's just a matter of finding the rhythm, like trying to like read what's happening on the screen and figuring out how often you need to respond to it, like kind of like finding the groove, getting into the groove, and maintaining it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know that, like, everything that I've tried in RuneScape, I have been able to do,
Mm-hmm.
you know, after, like, a little bit of practice. So, like, I'm not opposed to it or anything. I just don't really have the time anymore to play as much as I'd like
Yeah.
to. And it just sucks seeing, like, all this new stuff. And I'm, like, so far behind now.
Mhm.
Even though I'm, like, max. It's weird. It's a weird feeling.
So you're not going to be doing any Inferno attempts while wobbling with your offhand anytime soon?
Not until the
Oh,
second
man.
kid is born and
And you need a bonus
watch
episode?
yourself. Yeah, maybe. You know what?
Yeah.
Maybe in the bonus episode I'll wobble while I kill Jad.
Right.
I can do. I
There
can
you
do that
go.
with a blowpipe. Yeah, I
Now
can
that's
do
when
that.
you become the true gaming dad. It's like, all right, well, it wasn't enough that I have to impress one kid with how good a gamer I am. I got
Mhm.
2 kids to impress now.
Oh,
Gotta
you,
step it up.
you know those kids are gonna be dressed up as ice climbers
Oh,
anytime
that's so
soon. You
sick.
know, as soon as she can walk.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were gonna say as soon as she can wobble.
As soon as she can wobble with her feet.
Hey, you know, you could tell me you had like the like pullover parkas upstairs right now, and I'd believe you.
Bro, I should.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Halloween costume every year.
I've tried to get my wife to be the ice climbers with me before, but it just never works out. Like, we never end up actually doing something.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll happen one of these times. It will.
Well, if the kids are going as the ice climbers, who are you dressing up as?
That big ass like polar bear that wears the
Oh,
swim trunks and the
yeah.
sunglasses.
Oh shit.
There you go.
And I think there's that little like
The
hairy thing that looks like Cousin It or something.
Yeah.
Too, you know.
Oh man, Icicle Mountain.
Yeah.
What a good stage.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
god.
That's for some gamers.
Oh.
Oh man.
That's an April 1st stage for sure, right?
That is a very fun stage to do some wonky movement on, though.
Oh, it's so wonky.
You can just rapidly aerial interrupt on ledges over and over again as you're going up.
Oh yeah.
Bombs, missiles
Ice
everywhere.
physics.
Oh yeah, try to super wave dash on that.
Oh,
So fun.
Oh man.
You be killing yourself just right through the stage.
Oh man. No, I haven't spent too much time on that stage. Like my only memories of it are, of course, classic mode and adventure mode.
Ooh yeah.
Having just to like climb up it.
You
Still
ever-
remember just like being like 6 years old, just like full like double jumping, just like yeah,
Hurry!
yeah. Back before I even knew what air dodging was, I was just like, oh my god, I'm just jumping up here. This is so satisfying.
You ever play the brawl version? The one where the giant fish comes out of the water and eats you?
Oh, the icicle, like the iceberg one.
Yeah, where it
Oh,
becomes a
yeah.
mountain like halfway through or something.
Mm-hmm.
I vaguely remember.
Well, of
that.
course, I'm a Project M player. You know I've spent a lot of time
yeah.
on
Oh,
that
okay.
stage.
I remember this now.
Yeah.
I've seen video. Okay, yeah.
It's horrible. I hate it. And then when the icicle's like sliding down, you have like that extra floating mechanic
Mhm.
going on. And you know, being a Samus player, you might as well just kiss the ground goodbye.
Oh yeah.
Ain't coming down. Yeah, they were more like melee recent questions, like Zane versus Cody type shit.
What they face off recently?
Yeah, they had a first to 10 for number 1 rank.
Well, who won?
Cody.
That checks out.
Yeah,
I agree.
first solo Fox main to do it.
That's
Correct.
crazy. Damn, in all this time.
I mean, there's also a lot of cracked foxes in Fort Wayne.
Oh my god.
Of course there are.
And where would you be able to play all these foxes?
Where? Huh. Maybe at Afterburner.
Oh!
Which we currently have running with 33 entrants in. And we currently have a $500 pot bonus. Tournament will be happening March 9th. And we do have a lot of space as well as time set aside for that event. I think we will be opening at 10 a.m. with tournament starting around 11. And we could go on as long as we need to. I think venue closes at 11 p.m. So
Oh, shit.
we're looking to get potentially 100 entrants.
Melee all day?
Melee all day.
And keep an eye out at Full Bloom for some more stuff about registering for Afterburner.
Lots of talent, lots of homies.
Oh, yeah.
The most excitement Auburn has ever seen.
Oh, yeah. Auburn's going to get rocked.
And keep in mind, too, we do have a lot of good players registered right now. We have Acid, Coffee, HPR, Voorhees. We have a few other really good players in the works coming down as well, like Nethercool, for example. So, definitely a tournament worth going to.
Wait, did you skip over Toast?
Maybe.
Well, I mean, we're talking about ranked players here, and there's no ranked
Oh.
players in Fort Wayne, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be facing Indiana's B team.
Hey, just host more majors in Fort Wayne so that way everyone can come and get schooled by Rod, get schooled by Voorhees, get schooled by Toast, and then finally Fort Wayne will be on the PR.
Keep in mind.
You sound like you're pretty confident in Fort Wayne.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky's Dojo?
Do you got any Fort Wayne favorites? And I'll break it down
man.
for you. Active players versus inactive players.
Ooh. Inactive players.
Or maybe like players that moved away, or, you know.
Ooh, I'm going to have to really dig deep on inactive players. I'll get back to you on that. But active players, of course, have to pay respect to Voorhees and Hefty Pecker.
Oh, yeah, Hefty Pecker.
Oh, yeah. I know those guys have been, like, at the center of everything for so long.
Oh, yeah.
Just, like, Fort Wayne's finest. I know I can't remember when it was I first played Rodney. I played him and I was like, oh my god. So he's the number 1 guy, right? And then I played Voorhees and I was like, okay, well, who's the number 1 guy now? And I know listening into that Voorhees episode, I know it was pretty interesting hearing him explain it, like the timeline of like when he first started playing Rod, and you know, over time, you know, Rod has just gotten just so much better.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy watching him play. It's always been crazy watching him play, but you know, the level he plays at now is it's so good.
Yeah, it's quite a treat to actually get to play him so often.
Mm-hmm.
They're one of those people where you go, if they popped on Slippy and did ranked, they'd grind a Grandmaster in a matter of like a few hours.
Is Rod not on ranked?
No, I don't think so. They're on unranked every now and then, but they don't really practice in the first place anymore.
Hey, I respect that.
Yeah. Well, you know, they had all those years of doing frame data analysis.
Oh,
they have the game solved internally, you know.
Oh, yeah. I know that only time I could think of even remotely coming close to taking a game off Rod is when he's just goofing around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, I think the most fun sets I've had against Rod is where, like, I don't know, he just sits down and he's like, alright, well, check out this Ness.
Oh god, I don't want to talk about the Rod Ness at Homie House that timed me out on stream. That shit is classic.
Hey, you know what? He could take me like an Iron Man, you know? Like, I play the entire roster versus his Ness. He gets like 4 stocks. He'd probably still beat me.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, shit.
Hey, haven't seen it done by anybody else, but he's got a pretty good Ness.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I think the last time I played him was right here at a homie house.
Oh?
You know, he was goofing around. It was, you know, early in the bracket. He was like,
Good vibes, yeah.
He was like, alright, Falcon Ditto. And I'm like, oh no. I've never seen him play Falcon, but I know if he's playing it,
Oh, God.
he's confident enough in it. Oh yeah, wipe the floor with me. Pulled off some sick combos.
Oh, that reminds me of a weekly set we played fairly recently where they whipped out the Valken for fun. It was in friendlies, by the way. And Rodney didn't realize how broken Valken is against Samus.
Mm-hmm.
And after the first 30 seconds, it was Rodney continually turning to me saying, oh my god, Valken is broken. Holy crap.
I would agree to that.
Oh man. Hey, I can say my Falcon's not very good against Sheik. I don't know if I've ever taken a game off you, or a game. I've taken games off you, taken a set off you. I don't know.
Honestly, I'm not sure.
We're
Samus
digging
is
way back.
Well, thinking about in the recent past too, I've done a lot of brainstorming in the Valken match in particular because Fish is my problem child.
Oh,
Shout out to Fish.
man, I know. In the time where there really weren't any in-person events, I didn't really play much Smash at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2020?
Yeah, like 2020 up until last summer is when I started coming back to in-person events. And, you know, it was the same people who were showing up back in, like, the Xscape,
Yep.
PFW, Hot Sauce days.
Yeah.
A couple new faces, too.
Here and there, trickled in. And
yeah, Nidus, Rusty, respect to those guys.
Oh, yeah.
We got a new wave coming through right now too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah?
No,
I go to the weekly, I hardly know anyone.
Yeah, it's like we've had a whole new generation pop up the last few months. It's insane.
Oh, that's
Shout out
awesome.
to all the new people. I know, like Camboyo playing on that Box Falcon.
And Camboyo's getting cracked.
Yeah.
Shiny's been
On the
popping
box?
out. Yeah, on box.
We got a Sheik player that had to play against me.
Oh.
Yeah. I always feel bad.
Man, it just amazes me.
Thank you. Go on, Paps.
Yeah, I was going to say it just amazes me seeing people continue to pick up this game over time.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
it's a classic.
The crazy thing is a lot of these new players coming in, they're not thinking about the game like we have.
Mm-hmm.
Where, you know, we enjoyed the game modes. We played it as kids growing up, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're going straight into competition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing
Kids who have
ranked.
never even played home run contest.
How much experience do you have with home run contests?
Oh man, not enough.
What's your favorite like non-competitive melee part of melee?
Well, it can be competitive, but I would say event mode.
Ooh.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
one is that for the audience?
Event mode, there's a list of, is it 50 or 51?
Oh, yeah.
Different challenges, puts you in different scenarios.
Different characters?
Yeah, like it might force you into a certain matchup, like, alright, for this challenge you have to play Mario versus the Bowser CPU. And it's like, hell yeah, dude, this is what Melee's all about.
Yeah.
It can be competitive in that there is a speed run for it.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
It's largely based on execution, and for the challenges that do allow you to pick a character, I don't know if there's been any more developments, but you just pick Jigglypuff and just rest. So, not the most thrilling gameplay to do it that fast, but there is a long-standing beef between me and Cronin.
Oh?
It has yet to be squashed. At the last homie house you hosted back at the old place, before wife and kid and school and everything else you did in the interim between homie houses. I know Cronin and I, we were just BSing with each other. And I say to him, I'm like, yeah, well, how about we settle this in like a $20 event mode speed run? And he was all for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so we just keep hyping up like our big event mode speed run. And then finally, after a couple years and we're back at another homie house, or I don't know, I might have seen him once or twice before I saw him back over here. And every time we just bring it up, it's like, all right, well, the event mode speed run has to happen. But when? We don't know. To be determined.
How long would it take you to do the speed run?
I've never actually sat down.
Oh, you've never done it? Okay.
I've never actually sat down and done a full run.
I'm thinking about it right this second. I'm like, I gotta try this shit. My pop's not that bad.
I was willing to put my money where my mouth
Okay,
is,
alright.
but
Hear me out.
I don't know. I could
Next
get smoked.
homie house, main event.
Next homie house. If he's seeing this, then I don't know. I'd say challenge is still on.
Challenge is still on, Cronin.
Challenge is still on. Depending on when you see this, I'm either gonna be terrible at event mode or just god tier.
You've got like 1 week to practice before this episode will come out. So
Oh, head start.
Oh.
I'm gonna make sure he sees it.
Head start. There we go. There we go.
Hey, and real quick, tell us about Cronin.
Oh, Cronin. Oh man.
Cronin
The
19.
resident Luigi player of Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
Lately a Marth player, unfortunately.
Marth?
What a betrayal, am I right?
Wants to be just like his brother.
Yeah. He'll never be that caliber of a player.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Is it possible to copy Ray's play style?
No, it's so good.
I just have a hard time putting it into words.
Great fundies.
Great fundies, yeah.
Never plays the game.
Mhm.
Amazing fun.
Oh, yeah.
Plays like Borp.
Oh, just like Borp, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, he's not here to, like, pull out any, like, crazy movement tech or anything. He's just here to, play the game.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Like, it's crazy. Outside of Borp, I've never seen another player just, like, sit down and play the game. And take games off people.
Yeah, that's the thing, too.
Yeah, it's, like, not stressing over, like, frame data. Not stressing over, like, proper movement. Just playing the game. It's crazy.
Ray has a fantastic mental game.
Oh.
Like, it's actually so cracked.
Incredible, yeah.
Unlike Cronin, bro. He's got to get in your face, and he's got to make sure you see him and shit.
Yeah,
There's a high skill tech that works on Cronin, and I see Rodney whip it all the time.
Is it?
All you gotta do is, when you go to take the stock, you look at Cronin and you point at the screen, and then you go back to playing.
That's what he does to me.
Yeah, I know. Like, when I think about playing with him, it's like, it's like you're playing the game, and then, like, he...
Yeah,
Like, he'll just do that, and it's like, after he does it the first time, after you lose a stock, it's like, he's fucking looking at me. He's looking at me, and you, like, look back at him. He's just, oh my gosh. Hilarious mental. Like, I don't know any other player that's made me, like, crack up laughing, like, that hard, like, during a set.
Yeah,
Intentional or not, I mean... Oh
man, and I have a rivalry with Cronin too. That fella stole my prize money.
What?
Which event?
At the last homie house, he made me get. I got 5th.
Oh yeah, no,
He
I think
stole
you got
mine.
4th. He got no, he got 4th. You got 5th. Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
It was either that. I was right outside the prize pool bracket. I'm like, man, you got me.
Hey, well, you'll just have to money match him for that.
I gotta make sure it's a Luigi he uses against me too.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just camp him out.
Oh,
Get my charge shot. Get my revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Just make it unbearable for him.
Oh yeah. I mean, against Luigi, it's like with such a terrible like airspeed.
Mm-hmm. Abuse it.
I can't say I've ever played Luigi into Samus, but it sounds horrible.
I think it's a 60-40 in Samus's favor, but I play
Is
it
it
like
now?
Puff, where I'm just gonna camp him out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna abuse charge shot as much as possible.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make it horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that's the part that's fun because Luigi can just nair me out of everything anyways.
Right. Yeah.
Luigi
yeah.
ruins combos.
It's just all about not falling into his trap.
Yep.
Like, if he can't nair you, then what is he gonna do?
But he
Nair
can
me.
nair you.
He'll nair me a
He
second time.
can nair anybody, anywhere.
He'll short hop and
True.
still manage to get 2 nairs out.
Yeah. I'm like, cool, sweet. Finally figured out a combo against Luigi. Nair.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
I was playing against Luigi actually earlier today on Slippy, and I wanted to beat my head against a wall because all he was doing was full hop daring over and over again on my shield, and I was like, man, maybe after the 15th time you might understand that might not be a good idea.
No. Hey, in his head, that's all the shield pressure Luigi's got.
That's valid. Although Luigi can actually grab out of shield on top of just have a good grab, relevant to Samus.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Compared to Samus, I'd say everyone's got a better grab, but maybe Yoshi.
Yeah. 91 frames.
Hey, you know what? Whenever you do hit a grab, though, oh my god. You know, whenever you grab me when we're playing, I'm just like, damn it, he actually hit that.
Gotta make sure you kill off that grab. It's the one you're gonna get that game.
Mm-hmm. Or what about like the other like grab techniques, like extendo or anything like that? Any usage? Yeah.
It's
just too
extender's
gimmicky.
not viable.
Definitely not viable.
But you've seen all the funky like recovery tech Samus can do with grapple. I should stop. I'm not gonna stop if we keep going on.
I'm about to fall asleep, bro. Just
Hey. Oh man. Hey, well at least your main has recovery options.
Yeah, true. In fact, I can live off stage.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Telling me, bro.
Sometimes you gotta pick up the guitar and play a 3-minute song between recovery.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I mean when I'm playing Ganon, it's like, okay, my only hope is if I can SDI well. Because it's like, what am I going to do? Just jump up B? That's all he's got.
Oh, God.
So slow, so big, so easy to punish.
Can he wall jump?
No.
Oh, my.
Oh, he would be
I
insane if
didn't
he
know
could
that.
wall jump, dude. Falcon can, Ganon can't.
Oh, okay.
I hate Falcon's wall jump.
Oh,
I
man.
rage.
What about Samus's wall jump?
It's fun. You can do that infinite thing on Battlefield where you just stay infinitely wall jumping underneath the stage.
I don't know that I've seen
I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. It's perfect to get people to quit on you on Slippy.
You wouldn't ever play that land, though, right? You have too much respect.
You'd
for
never
people.
do that on the internet.
Oh, yeah, I do it all the time. Of course.
Or nah, I'm talking like offline.
Oh, offline, no.
No.
Oh, yeah, you put me in front of the 89th Valco I played in the last 5 minutes. You better believe I'm going to do it.
Oh, man. I remember in one of the earlier episodes, you guys were talking, I forget which one it was, talking about the difference between online and offline Melee. And online doesn't even feel like the same game to me.
Yeah.
Well, you got to do so much setup, like optimization and stuff. Like we were working on your setup last week here. And
right.
And it's still not perfect, but I'll tell you this: I got a freeze glitch the first time I tried it.
Nice.
And then I've been doing insane handoffs ever since my setup got upgraded.
Ooh,
So
okay.
hell yeah.
So it feels just like console Melee.
No.
Well, it is like
no.
both of us are playing on a 60 hertz monitor, 60 hertz TV. You're gonna notice a frame delay still,
Yeah.
and then
Of course.
take into account as well the oh my god, why can't I not think of the name of it? The GameCube controller thing.
Oh, the overclocking, the adapter.
Yeah, overclocking the adapter. Like, it works, but there's still going to be delay on input from that as well. Like, the Mayflash is
it's just
awful.
Not using the same polling rate.
Yeah. Well, the best polling rate you can get is close to, what, like 1,000? And it's still pale in comparison to console.
It's like 999.
Dang.
Yeah.
I mean, from a technical perspective, I know that's something I've never liked. I mean, of course, I have plenty Dolphin play in the past. You know how cracked it was? It's like, alright, I got my laptop, I've got Dolphin. What, they're making GameCube adapters for PC now? Okay, well, I could just take this to school and go play with the homies.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know there were a few times on campus at PFW, you know, Drake and I would be on break from class, we'd just meet up, play some Melee.
That's so sick.
Running that, like, 50 FPS Melee on the laptop. You know, just sitting there at school, everyone's just walking past, like, what's going on
Impressing
here?
all the ladies.
All of them, yeah, dude.
They had to stop what they were doing.
Yeah, life of the
can't
party
imagine.
at PFW playing our party game on Dolphin.
You playing that GameCube game on your computer?
Hey, you know what? It was fun. Killed some time.
Hell yeah.
I know, a little bit of Melee during the school day, and then, you know, weekly at the night, you know.
Yeah.
Good time.
Stay warmed up.
Man, I know, that regular play, we were super big into that. Like, we'd end up playing like 3 or 4 times a week, and
Hell yeah.
I know that kind of consistency, it's a lot to ask for without playing online.
Yeah.
It's crazy being able to meet up with people back in the day during IPFW days.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like I could open up Facebook and or like whatever other site we were using and find find someone to grind with
Yeah.
in a matter of like an hour or so.
Oh, yeah.
Meet up, do our grind session for what usually was like 8 to 10 hours.
Yeah, no, I had Grayson as my neighbor, so, you know.
Oh, man.
He definitely popped by a couple times.
Right. And it's not so much a matter of there being less interest in the game now. It's just a matter of, okay, well, everyone's old now. We're adults.
Yeah.
Because I know when
Gotta
I
get settled,
joined, like, I was a part of, like, the younger generation.
Yeah.
And even then, it's like, I was out of high school. I know several people, like Matt. Matt was still in school.
Yeah. I always forget how young Matt was when he got
When
me
he
and
first
Chris,
started,
He was like
yeah.
16.
And then there was a generation after that with like Bueno and
Toast.
Jesus and Rusty.
Oh, the Toast generation was
and Toast,
cracked.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're all really good players.
Yeah.
I know. Sometimes I still can't believe that Toast just walked on the scene. Like, what, like 13, 14 years old?
Yeah. I think it was 12 or 13. Yeah.
Dang. I
He
know,
was
it
a
was
little
like
youngster.
surreal. It was like surreal, like, seeing him after, like, all these years. Like, anime time skip, it's like, oh my gosh. He's all grown up.
Oh, actually, on that note, Toast did just register for Afterburner.
Oh,
there
just
we
a few
go.
hours ago, so.
there we
Let's
go.
go. You were able to peer pressure him into it, huh?
No, that would involve
right.
him checking his phone.
Oh, man.
But yeah, I miss Toast. We always have fun sets.
Oh, yeah. Man, I know. It was only like a matter of months from like when he walked on the scene that, you know, I was able to like compete with him, and then he was just steamrolling me anytime we met up.
Yeah. It'd be like that.
Should have done what I did. I got that one money match in right before he really popped off. and I'm never money matching him again, dude.
Oh, man.
I got my 1-0 set win.
Hey, you robbed that kid of a little bit of money.
Hell
Props
yeah.
to you.
You took his lunch money.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, what is Melee without a little bullying?
Yeah,
True.
yeah, for real.
True.
Everybody needs bullied a little bit. That's why we've always had HPR.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't kick him out. Hey man, you're being a little too mean there.
Oh, man. Hey,
You know-
that's another thing you don't get with online Melee. Is
Oh yeah.
best way to play Melee, room full of people, banter.
Butt crack.
Mhm.
Butt crack. Oh.
Man, that was a sight to behold. My Samus goat.
On another note. Oh my god. Yeah, Rodney was actually pretty much my introduction to Melee in terms of our local scene. Rodney's actually, contrary to the memes, such a nice dude.
Very nice.
Oh my god, nicest dude I've ever met, really.
Oh yeah.
We've gone
And
out
he's
to
got
lunch.
a hefty.
His pecker's pretty hefty.
Oh yeah. HPR. Kept the tag through all these years.
Yeah. It's been censored though. Now it's just the abbreviation.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be funny if it was just like H star or something like that, you know.
Oh.
Hey, if there's one person who's not gonna censor their name though, it's me.
There you go.
Oh, whatever. It's changed.
Hey,
You've
the game only
changed.
lets you
I've
put in
changed.
4
You've
characters.
Hey, hear me out. I'm at least gonna rep at least the anus prefix.
Yeah, there
Oh,
you
there you go.
If I can't have the tag rectum, it's gonna be anus.
go. Okay.
Hey, you know what? Looking up here, we all have 4-letter tags.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, mine's censored right there.
That's
the
how you-
abbreviated version of it.
That's
Yeah.
how you know we played old Melee, because that's how you only want 4 letters
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
on top of your name.
Well, it's either that or you have a tag like Morse code 762.
Yeah, super long.
Oh man.
Minimum of a 3-digit number there.
Ooh man. Would you call it like more creative or like less creative?
I call it
Back
Morse
then.
creative.
Morse creative? Oh man. I know, it's like a generational gap. It's like, did you have a username like Morse code? What was the number?
762.
762. It's like that was it back then. It's like long gamer tag with the numbers at the end, because no matter what you tried, it was always taken. You had to put
Yeah.
the numbers
Oh
at
my
the
god,
end.
yeah.
Oh man. I remember the first time I ever signed up for anything online was RuneScape. I was like 7 years old.
I was waiting for the RuneScape reference.
Hey man, I've played Melee before I played RuneScape. I can't say I play either a whole lot right now, but they're still with me. Still think about them daily.
Still in your heart.
I still think about them daily. But yeah, so it's like I was sitting at the computer. I was like, Dad, can you help me out with this? Like, I mean, I was just old enough to kind of know how to read.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay.
So like 16, 17?
Yeah. It's when I first started.
Yeah, it's probably my time too.
Yeah, so he's like, okay, well, let's get
Right
you...
before diapers, right?
He's like, all right, well, let's give you something easy to remember. How about first name, last initial, and your birthday? That's your username. And coming to find out years later, it's like, holy shit, dude, he just had me dox myself to everybody. And it wasn't until I was like 20, 21, 22, I was finally like, yeah, I need to change my username. That old school, it's like your name and a bunch of numbers, but, well, that's just my name and birthday.
My first ever RuneScape account was given to me by my neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
And the account was like barely leveled. It had like maybe like 10 mining or something. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And the name of the account was Rat King 7.
That's so
That is good.
Oh.
And then the most recent update in 2024 of
Mhm.
RuneScape, they put a king rat in
They
the Varrock
did,
sewers.
yeah.
So I don't know.
If only you still had access to that.
So like I played that account for like a week. I got some money on it, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
I tried and skilled. My neighbors fucking stole it back.
Ooh,
It's
he
'cause
was
they wanted
just
the silver light
using
in
you.
those.
And then I created my first ever real account, which was Penguin Lad 2.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yo, you know
I wanted to kind of base it off of Rat King 7, you know. That was my thinking.
You know what? Penguin Lad 2, that would be a sick tag to use as an Ices player.
Yeah.
Pull that out on Slippy.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, better yet, pull it out on Club Penguin.
Yeah, there we go. I definitely did that.
Oh, man. So, you adopted the Gare tag back in the RuneScape day, right?
So, it was like when RuneScape had its first ever name changing in like 2010. Me and my friend, we changed our name to LVL Garrett, and then he was LVL Adam.
Ooh,
and we always had like our little own clan and messed around and stuff. And then like the next round of name changes came, which was like end of 2010.
Yeah.
And I just typed in GARE, and it fucking came up green. I hit enter.
You got rid of the LVL. You abandoned the friend.
Well, yeah, I got rid of level Garrett, everything. He changed his name all the time.
Oh.
I remember one of his names was like super mature. Like that's what it was. Those two words.
Oh man.
And we used to just like argue with people at the Grand Exchange and shit. Like,
oh, that's amazing. I
just
love that.
drop cabbages everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Good
Man.
times.
I know we're just giving out all these amazing tag names
I
to
know.
any potential players.
Big Donkulus. 565. There's a good keeper right there.
I don't know. You think there's any chance anyone watching this hasn't already played Melee?
Yeah,
maybe.
there's a few. I know a few off the top of my head.
Yeah.
We're getting some good clientele.
Also, you know,
now.
I be posting my cleaning videos, and you know, I be seeing some of them subscribe to my YouTube.
Oh, so they get the notification, and they're like, "Wait a second! I thought this guy was just making cleaning videos. He's got this whole like 2-hour long sitting in the basement talking about games podcast." Okay. Hey, I'm sure the conversion rate between the two is crazy.
Oh, I can't even imagine.
Oh,
I bet it's cracked. Who?
Oh, man.
Freaking, yeah, honestly, having that TikTok cleaning videos, I fucking love that content. I think Gare does amazing with that content.
He does, yeah. Although, I watch it and I feel guilty. It's like, okay, well, I'm enjoying watching him clean, but I have cleaning to be doing. Why am I just sitting here watching this?
Hear me out. I can watch Gare fold his laundry, or I could do the laundry I pushed back for the last month.
Ooh.
I'm gonna watch Gare.
There. It's a lot easy to like get that secondhand satisfaction.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
You know, you get off of work, you're exhausted. You look at your laundry build up, and you see Gare's TikTok update on your phone.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go for that update every time.
Oh yeah. I can't say I'm much of a TikTok user, but one of the few people I'm subscribed to, definitely Garrett, talking about cleaning content.
Oh
it's
yeah.
Good stuff.
Hell yeah.
It's good stuff. It makes me want to clean.
I'm going to be cleaning anyways, you know, may as well.
There you go.
Hear me out. Next time, I want a Windex shout out.
Windex shout out. We get the Windex as a sponsor.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that would be good. Oh, man.
Lysol wipes.
So what made you want to start doing all that? Just boredom?
I asked my wife what I should do, and that's the kind of stuff she likes watching. So,
oh, that makes sense.
You know, diversify my audience. Whenever I post my cleaning videos, it's like 95% women that watch and like, subscribe, you know.
Right. Right, they're like, oh my god, it's a man who cleans?
I just love cleaning and organizing and shit. You can tell by having fucking...
Oh, you got a beautiful basement here. A beautiful basement. Oh my gosh.
And my RuneScape bank's even better.
Oh, you wouldn't want to see mine.
Super organized.
You wouldn't want to see mine.
I've gone over to like Ray and like D-Mac's house before, and I see them playing RuneScape. I'm like, let me organize your bank. I can't do this. I can't watch you play like this.
Oh man, it only becomes a problem when you have to show somebody else. I mean, it's kind of like, you know,
this is embarrassing.
It's kind of like you're inviting somebody into your space, just to like hang around. It's like, all right, let me show you my bank, and it's like, well, that's there, that's over there. You know, you're like pointing to each thing, like it's impossible to tell what's what, but you know it because it's your mess, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
You know, like,
man.
getting off of work, you throw your keys somewhere, and you're like, all right, I know where my keys are at. It's not the spot I should have left them at, but I know where they're at.
It's not the
And
key
you only
holder.
lose them when someone finds the keys and puts it in the right spot.
You just got a good hunch where it's at. Usually got to feel it out a little bit. Oh, yeah.
Could have sworn I left it here.
30 minutes later, you'll finally check the spot it was supposed to be in to begin with.
Oh, man. It's been so long since I played Melee. I don't know where my controller is.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna talk
No,
about
that's
that.
how rusty I am. I'll
Man.
find it.
You're gonna catch up for let's see, you got Afterburner and
Yup.
then you got the Cronin.
The event
Money
mode
match.
speed run, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta
Hey.
practice up on that.
We can also hook you up with a Cubby money match, too, if you want.
Why would on
Wait,
earth would
event
you want
mode?
that?
Ew, Cubby. Gross.
Oh man. So Cubby, have they been playing? Oh, okay.
They're like the main person that plays me on the Fort Wayne Melee a lot. But it's like, it's shitter Melee. We're
Yeah.
just grinding each other every single time we play. It's like they'll use Peach and only down
Yeah.
smash for like 3 hours.
Hey, you know what? There's some entertainment in that.
Oh yeah, it's fun as hell. We'll taunt spam each other. We'll
Yup.
fucking teabag
Oh.
constantly. It's great.
Oh, that's great. You know
It's-
what? Sometimes that could be the most fun.
Yeah, it's Melee's played at its best when you're playing with like one of your best friends,
Oh yeah.
and you just you're trying to humiliate them,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just going back and forth and back and forth, and it's fun.
Oh yeah.
Melee is best enjoyed with the homies.
With
Exactly.
the homies. Oh yeah.
So we're at the first month of the year, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
We got a big year coming up. What's something that you hope to see in the future of Melee, whether it be local or bigger?
Well, local, I want to say more big events, more content.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the podcast is going pretty strong right now. This is what, episode 4?
Yep.
Episode 4, okay. And I know I was being a little nosy asking about future guests, and got some good content in the works. Got some good content in the works, so stay tuned. Big events. We've got Afterburner coming up. I'm excited. I haven't been to a large tournament in probably like 4 or 5 years. And when I say big tournament, I mean more than just our usual venue.
You're gonna see right now between all the events there, 229 people are registered. It's gonna.
Wow.
It may not be all on the Melee side, but you're probably gonna
Right.
walk in and it's gonna feel like.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
So we won't be
Super
taking
excited
any.
about
We won't be taking any ultimate friendlies.
that.
That's for
Oh
sure.
man. And I know I unfortunately missed out on the Fort Con tournament.
Oh,
Portland, yeah.
Mm-hmm. How was turnout for that?
Pretty decent.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Someone got something out of that tournament.
Something.
I wonder who.
Oh. Oh.
Sick.
Snap.
You tied for 7th, right?
Oh yeah, you know, somebody here made top 8 at Portland.
There you go.
Yeah.
Won a medal. I don't know.
Pretty decent.
Yeah, but one of us did better.
Yeah. I got tied.
Oh,
I was
man.
shitter.
GG's.
So you'll be taking home the prize here at Afterburner, right?
You know, I was thinking about it. We'll
Yeah,
see.
thinking about
we'll
it.
see.
You know what? Maybe as a courtesy to all the people traveling in, you might just let them take a set off.
Yeah,
tell you what.
I feel kind of bad.
Yeah, of course. Just get your Johns ready for it.
If you show, I'll just set aside an extra 500 for you.
Yeah,
That way, I
Oh,
still got
man.
prize money for the other people.
yeah, that works. That works.
Right. Oh man.
We actually paid him not to come.
Just like how they're paying to keep, Rod and Voorhees off the PR, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's definitely got to be some backroom shit.
Yeah. You don't want too many good
Well,
players
that little
coming to
circle
Fort
jerk.
Wayne.
Hey, we gotta have our secret bosses, right? People come to
That's
Fort Wayne and
right.
lose.
Did I just lose to an unranked Falco?
Who is this guy?
I've never heard of him.
Oh, man.
I do love popping on the sub discords, and they're like, I don't want to go to Fort Wayne. That's Rodney's dojo.
That's hilarious.
It's like, why do I want to show up to a weekly, pay $10 to get double eliminated by Rodney?
Hey, it's the experience of it.
Hey,
I wouldn't have it any other way.
hey,
Of course.
that's why I keep coming back.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I learn so much about myself every time I play him. I'm just like, I do need to stop doing that.
So, see, Rodney and I have this shtick where we evolved to the point of just not moving for 8 minutes.
Hell yeah.
So I wonder what that says about both of us.
You're just really familiar with each other's play styles.
It's that mental melee.
Mental melee, yeah.
It's turning to Rodney, or Rodney turning to me and saying, "You got to move eventually."
Hey, we need to get that match on the Afterburner stream.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to be the best.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm not participating, but we could always do like a $100,000 money match, like Cronin owes HPR.
Oh. Bringing Cronin back up. He's in debt to HPR.
They have this ongoing meme about a $100,000 money match.
Ooh.
That he talks about like he does the event mode thing with you, but he never gets around to actually doing it.
Oh, of course.
We're gonna hold him accountable. We're gonna like tape him to a chair.
Well, you know how it is with Rodney. Rodney's just like, yeah,
Fraudulent.
sure, I'll do the money match.
So yeah, I got the
man.
money right here.
All
Right
the
under this
tournament
rod.
Oh, man. That's funny.
I think Rodney's made $100,000 off all the Odyssey tournaments.
Oh, man. But yeah, local scene, I'm glad to see it, thriving again.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's super cool.
We up?
And now, like, as like a whole, dude, I don't know. I don't pay attention enough to like really tell exactly where the scene is at, like where things are going.
You want box controllers to take over? You want fobs? You want Armada to come back?
Hey, I mean, Armada coming back would be sick.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
But what about those 6 Super Mario 64 speedruns?
Is that what he's doing now?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Isn't M2K doing stuff like that, too? Just, like...
Streaming random shit.
Like, variety.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I mean, you gotta give them credit, It's like...
Yeah, they did their due diligence.
They did.
Oh,
yeah, they did so much. But, man... At this point, isn't AMSA the oldest person to have won, like, a super major?
I think so, yeah.
Right.
How old is Hamza?
He was like 31 or 32 when he did it.
That's incredible.
He's like my age, I believe.
Yeah. Could you imagine winning a super major?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Easily.
Right.
Yeah,
you can.
I mean,
imagine,
if I practice,
Didn't you
I
already have the top 64 run?
Yeah, I already got top 64 at a major, so.
Ooh, there you go.
Mean, what else you need?
All right.
That's where you put the King of the Hill fucking... What's that thing that Hank does?
I'll tell you what.
No, that he does it in response to people doing something. The fucking like grunt sound.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, hit him with that. Yeah. Oh man. I mean,
God dang it.
talking about like controllers and stuff, I've never known anything outside of just plain controller.
Yeah.
I mean,
The way God intended.
The way God intended, right?
True propane right there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. OEM.
Nice clean burn.
Yeah. I've like dabbled trying out like the fob. I know good friend James built a controller and I played with it for like a few games. And it definitely felt like it'd be something I could get used to. It's just the investment of getting one for myself. I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing that much Melee to where I can justify that.
Yeah, the dollar drop, yeah.
And I mean, same goes with box. It's like not only would I be investing money into it, but that's like entirely relearning a game I'm not even playing right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. I know Drake recently built like
A cardboard.
A cardboard like bootleg box.
Oh, it's sick. It's sick. We
It
played some
is
friendlies,
sick.
and it's really nice seeing him use it.
Oh yeah, I went over to his place not too long ago, and like he pulled it out. He was like, "Dude, check this thing out," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh."
I think they're gonna
That's
whip
cool.
it out
Tio.
I think they're gonna whip it out at what is it? Yeah, at
Afterburner, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that tournament we mentioned like last
All
time.
this
Half
hype
shots
for
gonna be
Afterburner.
good.
Oh man, you guys ever see like those compilations from like the FGC majors? It's like weirdest controller compilation.
Yeah.
Dude, there's one I saw where it was jank, where they had like extra like attachment buttons where they hollowed out the bottom of the GameCube controller. So their fingers hanging down on the bottom side essentially could also hit like a Z button variation, an A button variation, a B button variation. It's so weird.
That is crazy.
And then there's those dudes too who are playing with their controller sideways.
Ooh.
Yeah. The prism.
Yep.
I can't even like begin to imagine how that would work. Oh, man. This game's crazy. People are finding new ways to play it all the time, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, that about wraps up this episode. Thank you very much for Paps for being on.
Thanks for having me.
Thank
Thanks
you for always being a homie.
Oh, there we go. Of course. Of course.
And thank you
Much
everybody
love to
for
all the homies.
listening. All the homies.
Of course.
Follow all the social medias at the end of the video. Check out the Patreon. Like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube, you know.
Oh,
Check out my cleaning videos on the TikTok, you know.
Check those out.
And most importantly, go to your weeklies, especially the Fort Wayne one.
$50 bonus pot and free pizza.
And pizza!
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. Keep it real. And we'll see you next time.
Peace out.